Alright, so we are live. Good evening, everyone. My name is Shinky, and we are back on Mahjong Soul in Throne Room, playing some Hanchan games and aiming at, well, breaking free from this malediction that I've been, uh, or rather, curse that I've been subjected to for the past few weeks. Alright, it's already starting. Without further ado, let's begin and resume our comeback towards Saint 2. So yesterday we played 5 games, not a single last place, which was a pretty good session. Now we're facing a Saint 1, which is Toyman, a Celestial level 4, which is Shimocha, and a Celestial level 8, which is Kamicha. High Pi pretty good, with already quite a lot of good things. A pair of Dora, too. A fairly easy shot at Tayao, hopefully. And a third Dora even. Okay, let's skip the Kyuso for now because it is a bit useful for now. It's not the greatest shape, but it should be able to. I should be able to call Tayos with that at least. Okay, the Enchanten for both Chitoi and some Ipe based hand. Probably going to turn to Tayo at some point, however, but we'll see about that. Okay, Ishanten nevertheless. Ishanten for Chitoi, but 2 calls away from Tayodora-san too. So I think I'm going to consider Tayodora-san instead. If I can call Pon either the Ryaman, Suman, or Roso, of course. If I get Tenpai by myself, I will not be unhappy, of course. Chitoi Dora-san is plenty enough. If I can get Sumo or Tayo, this would secure a Haneman. Or the Ampeko, I guess. Choice is mine. We're going to go for the Ampeko then. The Ampe, okay, Tayo, the Ampe Dora-san. If I get Sumo, that's Baiman. If I Dichi, that's Baiman. If I get Pinfu, that's Baiman too. Tampin, Diampe, Dora-san. Ooh, okay, let's do this, I guess. I'm still going to leave the possibility open for just Diampeko. Don't want to tear my good shape apart yet. Ooh, okay, let's keep it like this. Tayao, Dora-san with a chance to get Ipeko, but most importantly, Suhonko Ishanten already. What the hell? And Sumo Takame! Tanzumo Ipe Dora-san, 3000 6000. 3000, 6000. Okay, scoring a very, very powerful hand right from the start. That's one explosive start. I'm really happy about that. Really happy. Wow. And we are Oya now, so we need to make the most out of it. We can't just start resting just yet. Okay, the Enchanten for Pinfu, even a 567 Sanshoku too. So indeed, it should not be too difficult to make use of this dealer turn. Hopefully. Yep, not yet. I'm going to wait a little bit before starting to call tiles. Okay, that's a good tile. It does open the possibility to get a Manzu Itsu here if I get to draw the 4 and 9. Nope, not calling tiles yet, as I said. Sumogiri here. And I guess the stream is starting in... not yet, actually 10 more seconds. Because there is still this 5-minute delay, unfortunately. I can't get rid of it if I want to play in Throne Room. And I most definitely do not want to play in Jade Room. Hmm. Oh, that's interesting. I'm guessing I should do this, but I don't really know actually. I'm keeping the Tom because it's a perfectly safe tile. It's safe against all three of my opponents. Toyman calls Lychee, which is going to be time for me to discard the Ton that I kept for this very moment. And the stream has begun. Okay, I do have plenty of safe tiles, so I'm not going to deal in. I'm just hoping for... yeah, I was hoping not to get summoned here, but whatever. So Lizumo Tanpin... not Tanyo, sorry. Lizumo Pinfu Doradora. So that's Mangan, losing 4,000 points here. But I'm still keeping my first place for now. Alright, that's good enough. Not too disappointed here. Okay, what do we have now? Okay, it's a fairly good starting hand. It has plenty of useful Manzu with 2 runs actually and Liamen weight. It's actually Rianshanten for Pinfu. Not too far from Tenpai. I was about to say 1, 2, 3 Sanchoku, but it's going to be much too tedious to transform this hand into 1, 2, 3 Sanchoku. And it's not even useful actually. I'm just going to take the Pinfu Doraichi here. Doradora would be perfect, or Itsu even. Itsu would be great actually. Now, should I call Lychee if I get Tenpai with a guaranteed Itsu? Should I take Pinfu or Itsu? I don't really know actually, to be honest. I'm always hesitating between taking the Ryamen weight with a lower Yaku or the better weight with a worse Yaku. I'm guessing because I'm first, I should try and maximize my chances to win rather than aiming for strong hands, but I don't really know. Also, perhaps it should be time to be careful with Shimocha here. Shimocha having discarded very few Pinzu and... okay, not... oh, okay. So it's not going to be a Pinzu Honitsu, however, Shimocha has 2 Dora. And if he has 1 more, it's going to be a very expensive hand, so it's a bit scary. I'm going to take the Tenpai nevertheless, because it's Itsu Doraichi, I have a Yaku. It passes. Upaso should perhaps be safe, considering we can see many Sozu. So if they want to play dangerously, they might discard them, but the Supin is very dangerous. I think I'm going to fold here. I don't want to deal into either Shimocha or Kamicha, so I'm going to keep it like this. Chiman. Yeah, let's play safe, I guess. I can't really force a 2-hand hand here. Shimocha is playing aggressively, so I'm going to let the 2 of them fight each other and win off each other too. Lowman should still be safe, right? Yep. I'm more scared of Shimocha than Kamicha actually. Ooh, 7700s, quite expensive. Haku Doradora. Alright, I'm still keeping my first place, but Kamicha is on the brink of death now. Just a Mangan with 1 Honba would put him at exactly 0 points. I have a pair of Dora once more. That's great. Okay, Kamicha playing aggressively right from the get-go with a 1, 2, 3 Pinzuchi. So I won't be able to open my hand, unfortunately, unless I draw another dragon tile. But it does not matter. Kamicha seems to be going for... I don't really know, actually. Okay, so he doesn't need the Dora. Or his Seat Wind. So this would mean he has another Yaku. Which isn't the dragon tile, since Toyman had both the Hatsu and Chun pairs. And I'm in E Shanten, so I'm going to discard the Q pin. Kamicha calls Pont. So I'm guessing it's going to be Junchan or Chanta. Or else I have no idea. Okay, let's call Leech here. Kyuso, Sha, Shampomachi, Takame on the Sha would be Mangan. Or Tsumo on the Kyuso would be Forhan as well. No Ipatsu Tsumo. It's a fairly tricky weight because it's two end tiles. I mean, one end tile and an honor tile. So two Yao Chuhai, as they are called. Rosso, ooh, Suji perhaps? Ah, Toyman was waiting on it. And the Kyuso as well, damn it. Quite expensive too. 77 plus 1 counter, that's minus 8,000 plus my Debo, so minus 9,000 points total. And my Mangan goes to waste. That's a shame. And I'm down to third too, with Toyman having a 15,000 point lead. Okay, what should we do now? That's a shame. Okay, it's Mogiri here. No, it's already dead. I have no use for this Kyuso here. Oh, that's actually good. I could go for a 5-6-7 Sanshoku, which could be strong enough to at least get back to second place. But I need to get rid of my Dora soon, and I need to draw a few good tiles. Wow, the Supin is almost dead now. I don't need it for my 5-6-7 Sanshoku, but still, it still hurts all the same. Gonna drop the Shiro now. Just hoping I'm not going to draw it back. This would be quite frustrating. Okay, I won't get Sanshoku with that, unfortunately. Only Pinfu. I might get I might actually get Chankan if I'm really lucky and Toyman is really greedy. Kamicha calls Lichi, discarding the Sunpin, so the Sunpin is safe. I would like for Toyman to deal into Kamicha's hand, but then again I would risk getting down to last if Kamicha makes too strong a comeback here. Okay, no count from Toyman. I named Tenpai 2. I'm going to Dama here. There are many tiles I can use to increase the value of my hand. Namely this one to get Sanshoku. And it passes, perfect. Okay, Uppaman, Takame being the Uman for Sanshoku of course. Yasume being just the Ichipinfu. Toyman breaking my Ippatsu and discarding Uso. No Ippatsu, no Tsumo. And Toyman does not deal in, and actually he does. Lom, that's the Yasume unfortunately. The Ichipifu and no Ura, 2000 points. But at least I got a direct hit on the first place. I got to grab Kamicha's Libo. And I am now 10,000 points behind first place. So a Mantsumo would be enough to get back to first. And perhaps Kyushuku High? Nope, one away unfortunately. I don't really want to go for it, but I'm still leaving the door open for one turn. I mean, up until I'm going to draw another useful tile. Right. If it's not going to be Kokishimiso, then it is going to be Junshan or Chanta. But hey, we never know. Sumogiri. If anything, I'm merely piling up on safe tiles to be used later on. Ooh. Pretty good actually. Sanshanten, and I still do not have a single pair. I'm missing the Haku, the Chun, and the Kyuman. Haku, Chun, Kyuman. Not meaning what I say. When it's good, it's so good. When it's bad, it's so bad. Even when I knew what I had. Okay, the Enchanten now. Still waiting on Hakuchun and Kyuman. Okay, I'm going to keep it this time, I guess. Alright, Tampon from Kamicha. Guess I'm going to start dropping middle tiles and wind tiles. Okay, first Chun. So we have three Haku, 3 Chun, 3 Kyuman left. So we do have fairly high chances of getting Kokushimuso actually. Even though we started with only 8 different tiles. Come on. Nope, still not it, but I'm still keeping it. I won't be able to turn this hand into normal hand, but I can at least keep them for defensive purposes later on. This would be actually funny to get a Kokushimuso right now. Okay, I guess this is going to be a perfectly safe tile at least. It just feels like I'm nobody at all. Okay, still drawing wind tiles, even though I clearly do not have any use for them anymore. Actually, this was a Dora. I could have gone for a normal hand, perhaps, but the Sha and Pei were both dead already, so it was highly unlikely anyway. And Sanshoku Doraichi, 2000 points from Kamicha to Toyman. So Kamicha's last dealer turn is over, and he's still dead last with only 5,300 points. Things are going to become really tough for him. Which means my my last place avoidance is pretty much secured now. I mean, we're still not safe from a potential Chiho or Suanko or whatever. But let's be real, it still is highly unlikely to happen. And I'm not okay with that, and I should have never let myself get. Okay, but this is our last little turn as well. We need to make something out of it. And this is not looking too great because we have a completely garbage shape. It's actually not going to be easy to even go for Tayao here. I have too many 9s. I would like to go for Pinfu instead, but even this is not going to be very easy. Okay, Ishanten. We don't have Pinfu anymore. What? What am I supposed to do now? Guess I'm going to drop the summon here. Chi from Shimocha. Ah, you gotta be kidding me, Kamicha. Nakasuji? Yep, it works. Still Ishanten with 2 Dora, but I do not want to deal into Kamicha's hand. This would be too bad. I'm still going to push, however. Ooh, Cupin, Shimocha? No, not even. Not even close. It's a 2 chance, but I'm guessing it should be safe. Okay. Sanzo. Wow. Nothing is safe here actually. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. He had a Honitsu and another Dragon Uncle. What the hell? Mangan, 8,000 points. Yep, that's a shame. I feared he had a Honitsu because of his first discards, but he then started discarding lots of Manzu as well. So I did not want to believe in his Honitsu. But he still had one. Kamicha now seems to be aiming for Pinzu Honitsu, which is going to be pretty bad for me. If he scores a Haneman or Mangan, things are going to be really difficult in the last round. I need for Toyman to win quickly here, if possible. Or if I could win myself, this would be even better. Lots of Sozu, perhaps a Sozu Honitsu? I guess so. Okay, Ishanten as well for... Even for a 5-6-7 Sanchokutu. None is safe. Papin is dangerous against Kamicha. Hoping it's safe still. Oh, Pon. Looking quite dangerous now. If he has a cheat Toitoi, it's going to be Haneman. Which means with a Tsumo, he's back to third. With a mere 300 point lead over me. Yeah, I need for Toyman to win here. But he's dealing on purpose the right choice here. I don't know. I think Kamicha is Tenpai now, because he dropped the perfectly safe Hatsu from his hand, meaning he probably kept it until Tenpai. And Kan, yes, Toi Toi Honitsu perhaps, or most definitely 2 new Dora for me. I now have 3 Dora in my hand. Even if I don't get Pifu or Sanshoku, it's still going to be powerful. Can I make it to Tenpai? I don't know. Okay. Come on, please give it to me. Pif Sanshoku Dora-san. Nope, still not it. At least it's a perfectly safe tile, but I would like to get Tenpai here if possible. Nope, and nope. Ah, Sumo from Toyman. Okay, that's alright. So no Dabunan. He did not actually pawn the Dabunan here, even though it could have been interesting. He still got a Sumo with 13 2600s. Okay, Orasu, I'm still in third. My chances to get anything better than third are next to non-existent. So we're just going to focus on winning as fast as possible in order to safely avoid last place here. Ooh, pretty nice. What should we discard now? I'm guessing Hatsu first. Supin. I'm going to go with this one. I still need a pair, but I would like to build it elsewhere, if possible. Perhaps I don't need to build it elsewhere after all. So what would I need to get back to second? Hanetsumo is not enough, so it's either Baitsumo or Haneman Chokugeki. So basically it's not possible. With this kind of hand, I would actually need to get a 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku, and then perhaps it should be possible. But I'm not going to take too many risks here. I just want to get Tenpai and end the game. Ooh, I could get a 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku after all. Tanpin Sanshoku Dora with Dichi, Tsumo, and Uraichi. This is going to be a Baiman, and it's going to be barely enough to get back to second, and barely short of getting back to first. But this is a bit far-fetched, of course. Plus, one of my key tiles has been discarded by Kamicha. Did not want to call it just yet, so I have skipped it, but I don't know how long I'm going to last like this. I'm getting scared because Kamicha has not discarded a single Sozu. If he scores Haneman Tsumo, I'm still going down. But he Tsumo-girid his Iso here, so I don't know. Pin still. I'm guessing he's nowhere near Tenpai, or rather hoping he's nowhere near Tenpai. Lychee, I guess. I don't want to give him the opportunity to get a high Tetsumo. Not Tenpai, but I still discard a save tile and the game is over. Kamicha was one away from 678 Sanchoku as well, but he waited until he got it, actually, before calling Lychee, which was his only way to get out of last, of course. So the game is over. I got third, but I'm pretty happy about it because it could have been worse. Minus 13 points, which isn't too terrible. We're down to 630 points. All right. So what do we have here? A pair of Pe, which is our Seat Wind. And who are we facing? The same level 8 Celestial Saint 2. What do we have here? I'm going to discard this one. Kamicha is Saint 1. I think it's the same as the round before. Or am I mistaken? I think Kamicha was my... Wait, let me just simply check the live stream, I think. Nope, I am getting mistaken. I just faced Toyman. This is true, but everything else was wrong. So Toyman was my Kamicha who got last. It's actually this Celestial level 8 who got last in the previous game. It's interesting. I mean, of course the rank does not mean jack shit, but still. Still a funny thing to realize. This completely backfired. I wanted to keep the Dora to, well, to improve somewhat the value of my hand. And the 7-8-8 shape that is quite good. but it ended up completely backfiring on me. Okay, this might be good enough, I guess. I don't really know. Yeah, let's go for it. At least I can make use of the Dora. Alright, I need to get rid of one of my tiles now. Going to get rid of this one, I think. Chi from Shimocha. Alright, I guess. I will have an easier time calling the paso than the Upin, I think. Might be wrong. Alright, what do we have here? Fairly good Hypai with lots of Manzu. Slightly bad shape with the Pinzu and the Sozu, but whatever. Can be perfect everywhere. Everywhere. Okay. It just got from bad to worse now. 4 pairs is not how I wanted to deal with that hand now, and I need to do something, but I think I'm going to do that. Going to tear one of my pairs apart. I want to keep all of my Manzu just in case I'm going to go for a Manzu Honitsu. At the same time, I'm hoping to get like a tile that's near the Upin, because there is a Dora that's near the Upin, and if not, I'm going to just wait and whatever. Now the problem is that there is no Iman left, so even if I draw the Saburo So, I'm going to have a terrible wait just waiting on the Iso. Even if there is a trap with the Suso, I don't think this will work this time. So if I draw the Loso or Sanzo, I'm going to just discard one of my 2 pairs and go for Pinfu instead. Kamicha with 2 calls and a pair of Chiman discarded from his hand. So either he's going for some really nicely hidden Pinzu Honitsu or a Chanta or Sanchoku. I'm guessing he's going for Chanta. Could also be nothing at all. But I believe it's something a bit special and out of the ordinary. Diamond now. Ishanten for a 4-5-6 Sanchoku, which was just what I hoped to get. I'm just hopeful to draw the low pin or Doso. And we have a full Chun Anko in our discards, soon to be. Just need to discard the last one, of course. Which does not serve any purpose other than being 900% safe. Kyuso once more. This wasn't a safe tile, but I hoped it was safe. And luckily it was. Ah, oh, not even. Then what is he waiting for? Ooh, Suso. It's a bit of a shame now to draw it back just now. Hoping it's still safe. Ah, it wasn't. Should have gone for the Chun instead. Shiro Dora ni Zanku 3900s. Down to that now. Oh, plus 1 counter too. Ooh, that's a pretty good starting hand. We have a full Ton Anko. a fairly decent shot at Souzu Honitsu. But Shimocha has called already Hatsupon from Toymen. Come on, please give me lots of Souzu. Ah, that's not what I hoped for. Okay, 2 calls from Shimocha, including a ISO call, which will put a bit of a strain to my Honitsu attempt. Still bien Shaten, however, so I could still go for just Tonnomi, or Tondoreichi rather. If I could get a Chun, this would be great. Oh, I drew it! All by myself. Alright, let's drop the Nan here. Still leaving the possibility open for like ISO draw. Switching towards Souzu Itsu perhaps, I don't know. Nope. Going to skip on the Rian pin, it's going to be only 2600, so it's a bit too bad. But I'm going to call on the second one. Not looking too great. Okay, Rianzo is safe against Shimocha and Toymen most likely. Not against Kamicha yet. Come on, just give me the Chun. Give me the Chun, please. Oh, I drew this one myself. I think we're going to go for Dichi here. So it's a 6400 guaranteed hand on the Rian pin and Mangan on the Chun. Come on, Ippatsumo. Nope. Rosso. Still safe. Shimocha is playing fairly aggressively, so I'm guessing he's Tenpai. Dichi from Toymen. Upin. Oh, no way. Of course it was, and it's expensive too. Bien Upin, yes of course. Oh, Urani, of course. Inpachi, 18,000 points. This is harsh. I had the initiative, I called Dichi first, but I still dealt in Ippatsu and to Ura. That's incredibly harsh, especially coming from Toymen, who just got last in the previous game. Alright, but we are still alive and we are still able to call Dichi, so it's still not over. It's just going to be very difficult to get anything better than third now. Pon. I mean, I guess I'll have to call tires with that hand. If I want to survive, I'm going to do it first by winning little by little. One small hand at a time. I'm actually really mad. I had a good hand too. I just wasn't lucky. I dealt into Ippatsu, and on top of that, I dealt into Toymen, who was third. Chi. Gonna drop this one. Still going for a 4-5-6 Sanchoku if possible. Come on, give me the Uman or Doso if possible. Nope, Tsumogiri. Dichi. I can't afford not to take the Tenpai here. Can't afford not to take the Tenpai, even if I don't get Sanshoku. Anyway, it wasn't a guaranteed Sanshoku anyway, so I have nothing to regret here. Kamicha called Dichi. Kyuso is going to be safe, thankfully, hoping for the Saburoso to come out. If Kamicha gets Tsumo, it's probably the end of the game. And the end of my no last streak. Which would not have lasted very long, unfortunately. Only 6 games, that's not a lot. Ooh. Ooh, Ipatsu on Takame, probably. And not even, it was just Chitoi. Ura, whoa. Another Haneman. Dichi pass Chitoi, Ura for 12,300 points. So I mean down to second. Myself still in last place with fairly low amount of points. I can still call Dichi, but I can't do anything else. Alright, Ryanshanten. Ishanten now. I'll just drop this one right away. If I could get a guaranteed tie-out, that would be great, but this will require me to draw the Ryan pin or a tile that's near the Roman. Or perhaps not guaranteed tie-out, but at least a tie-out chance. Okay, one Ryan pin less now. It's not looking too great for my tie-out attempt. Of course, if I draw the Chiso, I'm going to go for Dichi since I will have decent weight. But other than that, I'm not going to be very convinced. Ooh, or maybe like this? Still not looking too good, actually. Pawn from Kamicha. Still not allowing me to get Tenpai, but I'm going to take this Supin, which allows me to use the Sunpin now. Come on, Sunpin or Dianpin or Paso, whichever, I don't care. Just want to get Tenpai now. Nope. Nope. Starting to look quite grim now. Sunpin? Nope. Shiman is safe, thankfully. So I'm guessing the low pin just got discarded, so I still have a chance to win on it now. It's unlikely, but... Oh, Furiden, that's bad. Pawn from Shimocha. Still Furiden. If the low pin comes out now, I'm going to be very mad. Okay, Dian pin. Shimocha is obviously collecting Sozu tiles. Oh, Tsumo! Wow, incredible. In spite of my awful weight, awful hand, I still got the Tsumo on my only winning tile. And I am back at 3,800, which still does not give me any ounce of security margin. But we are Oya now, so we need to make the most out of it. We have a Chun Anko and 2 Dora actually. It's a very good hand. Even with an open hand, it could get up to 7,700s, or even Oyaman if I were to somehow get another Dora. Okay, I'll keep it like this. Alright, this one is not useful. Come on, please give me the Chi-Man. Please do not skip my turns. This would have been useful too. Screw you, Shimocha. Alright, I guess I'm taking the Ishanten after all. I do not have the luxury to wait for a better shape, even though 2 of the diamond are out already. I still got it by myself. Going to call Lychee by discarding the Aka Upin, hoping for it to be safe, waiting on Isupin, which is a decent wait, considering I discarded the Aka Upin now. I have D-Chun Aka, so 7700 guaranteed. Tsumo would be Mangan, and Ipatsumo, thank god! Okay. D, Patsumo, Chun, Aka, and perhaps Hatsu. Nope, but 1 Ura still, which makes it to Haneman. 6000 Oru. Okay, I'm finally safe now. And out of last place too. Thank god. Alright. Let's keep pushing. Oh, there is Lycain. Hello, Lycain. Of course, this laughter is going to be delayed by 5 minutes, but you got the idea. Okay, Shanten, it's not a good shape by any means, but it's still something. Don't know what I'm going to do here. I played on autopilot up until now, but I dealt reasonably good tiles, it would seem. Shimocha has 2 calls, 1 Nan, 1 7, 8, 9 Chi with not a single mountain he discards, but not many middle tiles, so I'm guessing it's still too early to rule, like to decide he's going to go for Manzu Honitsu. It's likely but not guaranteed. Okay, let's skip it like this. It gives me a shot at Pinf Sanshoku Akaichi, but I'm still going to call the tiles whenever I can, like the Upin and Chiman namely. Anything else would be too bad. Or actually just not working towards Sanshoku anyway, which is my only Yaku here. Summon, I would have liked to draw it myself, but I can't call it. It won't guarantee me a Yaku, so I'm not going to call Chi on it. Still waiting for the Upin or Chiman. Let's still keep it, I guess. I don't really know. So Shimocha is not going for Manzu Honitsu, it would seem. Toyman with low Pingiri Lychee. I guess I can go for Tayo now. Diamond is far from safe, however. It's actually extremely dangerous. I'm going to keep playing safe for now. But I won't fold. Not yet, at least. Come on, Chiman. Okay, got it, but I'm going to drop the Sampin now. It's Tsuji. Okay, Ishanten for Tanpin, Sanshoku, Aka, and Long from Shimocha. Nan Nomi. No, sorry, Nan Dora Dora. 39 becomes 42 hundreds. So I'm still at third place with Toyman falling down to last. Haha! Or as we would say in French, che. It's not actually French, it's just slang word that we use in French, but it has some foreign etymology which I don't exactly know. Alright, we do have a few possibilities here, either 2, 3, 4 Sanshoku or just Shironomi, but I'm going to skip on the first one. Guess I'm going to give up on the 2, 3, 4 Sanshoku after all. Pon. Okay, let's just prevent Shimocha from getting a Lenchan then. Chi! Ooh. No! Toyman-san! You cannot be serious. Guessing it's a pawn then. Okay, alright. We'll do it another way. Come on, bien Upin, Upamando, Manchiman, Sampin, Supin, whichever. I don't care. I just want to deal into Toyman's hand. But I want to win before he gets a chance. Come on. Bien Sansu, Upin, Urochi, Paman. Nope. Pin. Wow, I'm still not getting Tenpai. I have 8 different tiles to put me to Tenpai, and I cannot seem to draw a single one of them. It's actually quite bad. This one is dangerous as all hell. But then again, I do not have a single safe tile to discard. Gonna drop the Q-Man now. It reduces my possibilities quite a lot. I should have drawn the pass, so it would seem. Discarded at least, sorry. But I'm going to fold here. I can't afford to deal into Toyman. I'm probably wrong about defending here, but I do not have a strong hand whatsoever. So it is indeed pointless to try and force such a cheap win. Would have gotten Tenpai with that. Probably waiting on Dian Upin. This one is safe. Tsumo from Toyman. So it's Tanyao, I guess. Tanyao Dora Yon. And luckily it's Yasume. Takame would have been Sanshoku and it would have brought his hand to Haneman. So I'm down to last again. But I'm not too far from Shimocha or Toyman even for that matter. Nanni Kyoku, so still 3 rounds to go. Still plenty of time to make a comeback. And at least I'm not dead last now. So I'm still hopeful. We have 2 Dora and a fairly good shot at Tanyao. Okay, it's Bianchanten, I think. I mean, no, it is the Enchanten, but I don't think I'm going to discard the Upin just yet. Gee, what should I do? Yeah, I think I'm going to drop the chip after all. Upin, sorry. I mean, it does bring me one step closer to Tenpai, but I don't like the shape it would give me, so I'm going to keep it like this, and I'm going to drop the Sanzo and Bianzo. First Sanzo. I have a very powerful hand, actually. Could have been Tatejon too, it's a bit of a shame. Still leaving the possibility open for Daisurin here, which would be extremely beautiful and extremely rare. I'm not actually believing I'm going to get Daisurin, but what if? Never say never, as they say. Still skipping this one. I'm probably going to call Chi on the Lawman if it shows up again. I won't be able to afford passing on a Zanku Tenpai here. Adichi from Kamicha, but then again, I'm going to skip this one. I don't know if it's a good idea or not. And Toyman won with Hatsunomi. No wait, it was on the Aka Upin, right? So it's Hatsu Doraichi. So 2900s plus he got to grab Kamicha's Libo. And I did not win my hand, unfortunately. I did not manage to complete it. It was only Sanshanten for Daisurin. Oh, nice. The best Mahjong anime opening. Okay, the Enchanten for Taiyo Akaichi for now. Not a great shape. I have 2 Kanchan and 2 pairs. So only 4 tiles to advance my hand to Enchanten. And then to Tenpai. But with a fair amount of middle tiles, it should not be too difficult to improve the shape of my hand. Not going to call just yet. It would be a bit too weak to open my hand. Just Taiyo Akaichi is a bit too bad. It will not get me out of last unless I get a Sumo or a win of Shimocha. Okay, now my shape has improved quite a bit. I'm going to drop the Haku here. Still keeping my Jikaze Wind, which is a Sha. Ooh, it backfired, but not really because it was dead already. Hilogete, reach out. Okay, Enchanten for Tampin Akan, Toyman called DG before. Screw you, Toyman. Still Enchanten with a wider weight. I mean, I can get Tenpai while dropping a safe tile, and most of my tiles look pretty safe, to be honest. So I'm going to take it. Ooh, Paman, safe. If Kamicha... No. Chun is not safe, but it should be fine, hopefully. Okay, back to the drawing board. リーチ、チートイ、ドラドラ、12300。はいはいはいはい。Yep. Straight back down to last, which is extremely frustrating. And because of the same player too. Okay, what do we have here? Wait, hold up. What is my phone saying? No, fucking hell. Erase the notification. Let me just check it again. Vaccine booster eligibility. According to the certificates in your wallet, I am now eligible for the vaccine booster. New bivalent vaccines are adapted circling variants are available. Alright. I completely forgot COVID was still a thing, to be fair. It's saying a lot regarding my sense of responsibility towards this pandemic, but I seriously do not give a single fuck anymore. And I address my apologies to people with weak constitutions who have to be careful. 15,000 points to grab back. I have 3 Dora, but I'm so far from Tenpai. Chi, I can't afford not to make any progress here. What would have been my draw? I will never know, but I'm guessing it's not a Manzu. Oh, another Lichi from Toyman. Come on, please. This time I don't have that many safe tiles to spare on top of that, so it's going to be very risky. I mean, I don't have anything to lose anymore. Okay, this time the dragon tile passed, thankfully. Come on. Alright, Shanten. Gonna drop the Kyuso here. Then hoping to draw the Supin. Or actually just the Dianzo would be fine too. Roman, both Urasuji. Human first. Roman would allow me to get time after all. Come on. Yaman, Genbutsu. Come on, please. Supin, Dianzo, Roman. This is the other Urasuji, and it should be fine, however, because the Diamond is dead. Although I could deal in yet another Chitoi. Ah. Now those tiles are looking mighty dangerous, but I have no idea what to discard. Saburoman is still fairly dangerous, there's still one Uman left. But I'm guessing it's better than the Pinzu here. Yep, it passed. My bets are on either Dianuso or Dianupin, and both are going to be my tiles I will need to discard at some point. Uman is safe. This won't bring me to Tenpai, unfortunately. This will only increase the chances for the Dianzo to be safe, although just barely. Still much safer than the Pinzu in my opinion. Please give me a Tenpai. Even with the E-pin, it's okay, I will take it. It's going to be the end of the road for me. Yep, of course. Yep, that's the end of the game, unfortunately, but I had to risk it. Ura, of course. Just like the first round where I dealt into an Inpachi from the same player. This is going to be a huge blow, like minus 255 I think. Yep. And the no last track is already over. after 6 games. Well, that's a shame. I actually dealt into 3 Oya hands. It was an Haneman and 2 Mangan, so it was 42,000 points. Just like this, just because of bad discards. Well, at least I'm not playing him anymore, which is kind of a relief. Although I would have wanted to have a revenge somehow. But no matter, I'm going to take my revenge on my current opponents now. And this is going to be my last game for now, because I'm going to go have lunch afterwards. Okay, we have a Dabuton with 1 not yet guaranteed Dora. Although it should not be too difficult to make use of it, I reckon. Chi, perfect. I'm gonna drop the ISO here, which does not bear any purpose. Three E-pin out. This is not going to be a good wait, but there isn't much that I could do about it anyway. I'm just going to have to trust my draws and hope for the best. Dichi from Kamicha. I have a tremendous amount of save tiles, as you can see. Gonna drop the Nan first. Ooh, Ipatsu perhaps? Yep. Dichi, Ipatsu. Dora. Yep, that's a Mangan. He had the last E-pin and another Supin, so it would have been very difficult for me to complete my hand anyway. My Oya turn is over, but at least I did not lose any points. This should not be grounds for satisfaction on its own, but I'll take anything, which, if it means that I'm not going to get last in the next game, I'll take anything now. Okay, what do we have here? Kamicha with 3 calls already. Myself with a garbage hand. I cannot see any of the Dora. Oh, I can see one now. Bien Chanten and Long, of course. He had 2 of them, of course, naturally. Naturally, he had 2 of them. What do we have here? Lots of middle tiles, 3 pairs, not a single run or set yet. Jesus, my draws are absolutely terrible. It is almost as if I could have gone for Kokushimiso here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different tiles. Okay, would have been very far from Kokushimiso actually, but still. It should not have been this kind of hand. Wow, finally useful tile. Should have kept the Haku instead of the Chun actually, but no matter. And I'm actually up to Ishanten even, Toyman calling pawn the Chun, meaning I was right to fear its dangerosity, sort of. I would still like to make use of the supin if possible. Ha. I don't want to risk it. I'll drop the pair of Cuman. Ah, crap. Oh, Dorani. Thankfully it's not Sanchuku either, but it was not far. It felt more safe than... It felt safer than the Papin for some reason. Guess I was right, wrong. If I could avoid getting 2 last places in a row, that would be perfect. Would this be a bit too much to ask for? Wow. That is one terrible shape. Could have kept the 8 to leave the possibility for an 8 Sanchuku Doko, of course, but it's very unlikely anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I've purposely dropped a tile, a pair from the first turn. Wow, this keeps on backfiring on me. So I broke a pair from the first turn because I wanted to keep the two-sided weight, which was much more efficient, and then I kept drawing pairs. This game is ridiculous. Woo! I got the pair back into my hand somehow. Guess I'm going to go for Chitoi then. There isn't much else that I can go for anyway. I'm going to try and look for tiles that are safe against everyone so that I can defend against anyone that might call Lichi here. I have the Ipin against both Toymen and Shimocha. I have the Saman and lots of other tiles against Kamicha. Not being able to see a single Dora is a bit unnerving, but it does happen. Doesn't mean that the round is exceptionally dangerous either. Just need to be careful. Wait, it was dangerous against Kamicha. Okay, pawn. Okay, this one is safe. Guess I'm going to have to fold here. Wow, that's actually terrible. Guess I'm going to drop the Cuman pair now. Perhaps I won't have to. 2 calls from Shimochao. Yep, I did not have to, but I did not draw a single other pair. That's impressive. That's some strong misfortune here. And of course, Hitori no Ten. So, Chimanan, Pin. Kamicha with Tayao Aka, Shimocha with Tayao Nomi, Toimen with Sanchuku Dora. So not that many dangerous tiles. Not that many, well, yeah, dangerous tiles and expensive hands either. Okay, we have 4 pairs this time. Perhaps we can aim for Chitoi from the get-go. Okay, Chitoi Ishanten. I'm dropping the summon first. Okay, Suanko Rianshanten. What about Toi Toi? Pon, Long, and this would be only 2000 points, so it's a bit too bad. If I went on the Q-pin, it's going to be Fuhane. Damn it. Still leaving the possibility open for Suanko, of course, naturally. Shimocha with the Q-pin discard. Two calls from Kamicha. Definitely signs that everyone's going for pairs or sets. I'm not going for Suanko or Toi Toi anymore, and yep, of course. Dabuton Dora Dora 3900s becoming 4000 points. It's starting to be a bit too expensive now. Doesn't bring me any further from Shimocha or Toimen, but still. I would like to win one hand at some point, please. Come on. Jesus Christ. Ugh. How unlucky can we get? I'm still dropping my Sozu. It's so weird aiming for tile with such a discard pile. But I don't want to commit. Don't want to commit to anything right now. My hand is much too bad for that. I'm going to have to start calling tiles at some point. I skipped a bit too many tiles. I mean, it was not all for nothing because I ended up getting a Dora, but still. Okay, two very suspicious calls from Shimocha. Unless he has... well, he still has the Haku and that's it. Or Sanchoku. Either Haku or Sanchoku or Itsu perhaps with the Pinzo, but it's highly unlikely. Yep, it's almost impossible for him to get an Itsu with the Pinzo now. So I'm guessing it's just Haku and something. Or if he has a guaranteed Haku, then he's waiting on something else, which is going to be a bit tedious to guess and pinpoint. Some pin, please. Kamicha-san. Okay, I got a Tenpai regardless. Tenpai for Taiyo Dorani. If I could win, this would bring me 3900s plus nothing at all. But still, I'm out of last place at least. Dichi, Patspifu, Dora Dora, Ura, so that's the end of the game. I got third, but at least I avoided last place. GG Shimocha for dealing into an Impachi and ending the game on the spot. Saving my ass at the same time. Okay, third with minus 19, so it's still a pretty harsh third place, but it is absolutely nothing compared to getting last place. I'll try to see if I can. Yeah, never mind. I wanted to try and see if I could make a sandwich within the few minutes that I have left before the start of the next game, but the counter went from 37 to 39, so it's probably only missing one player now to complete our table. Unless, of course, two players join and I am the one kicked out. So we're still slightly better than where we started yesterday, but we're much worse than where we started today, so it's a bit of a shame. I would like to at least get a second place at some point, if it isn't too much to ask for. Okay, the game starts now. It's 7 PM. Okay, Celestial level 1, level 8, and Saint 1. We start with a fairly advanced hand already. Not very strong, but it is Lian Shanten. Yi Shanten now already. I might have a shot at Sozu Honitsu, but this is going to require me to drop a full run, so I'm probably not going to do that. Shimocha called my first discard, which was the Haku. I won't be calling Kan on the queue, so here Okay, Tsumogiri. Oh, Tenpai, but I'm keeping it Dama because I'm still waiting for Sanko or something like that. Come on, Paso. Okay, the Paso came out, but that's not how I wanted it to appear. I wanted to draw it myself. So either waiting on Paso or a better wait. Whichever comes first, I'm calling Lychee. Nope, Tsumogiri still. Tsubo from Shimacha. Shiro Doraichi, so it's 500, 1000 points. Okay. So one Dora and another one coming very soon. Hopefully. A pair of Chun, which is going to prove useful, I hope. It's an okay hand. Not a great one, not a terrible one. Just barely okay. Pom. Gonna drop the Ryaman right away. Nope. Lychee from Kamicha, I do not have... Okay, I do have a few safe tiles, but I want to keep them for now. Because they are useful to me, it would seem. Okay, none is safe. Alright, another Dora. We are going to make use of it, hopefully. Sha. Okay, it's not very safe. This one should be safe. Another safe E-pin. Nope, not useful at all. Ryampin is not safe either, so I'm going to drop the Hatsu, hopefully. Yep. Okay, Shai is safe. Oops, sorry. Thanks to Shimo-chan. And now we are Ishanten for Chundora-san. The Upin are very dangerous, but the Sanzo should perhaps be safe. Uso. Uso is safe too, because I'm going to lose one Dora. But I could Chi here, drop the safe Aka Uso, waiting on Saburo Pin with the low pin being safe against Kamicha. So I do have a fair chance at winning here. Come on, low pin. Nope. Summon. Oh, but I can do this and still wait on Saburo Pin and keep my Tenpai while defending. I'm guessing the summon was safe either way, but we never know. Players in Throne Room are tricky bastards. Come on. Diampin. This was the tile that I most definitely did not want to discard. But I want to keep the possibility to go for a Tenpai once more, so I'm going to drop the Sanzo pair. Even if it wasn't 100% safe, it did feel rather safe. I can still get Tenpai by drawing the Saburo pin or the Dian pin too. Sumo from Kamicha. It's an expensive hand and it is waiting on Suchi pin, so very close but not quite. Rizumo Tanpin Ipe. Nodora no Ura, so it's barely a Mangan, but still 4,000 points from all. Bringing him up to first and us down to 20k and such, and something. Alright, Pong from the get-go, I don't really care. Gonna drop the Ryanzo, then I'm going to hope to call on the Hatsu. And we might even be able to get Toi Toi with that. Or perhaps we are going to get Toi Toi. Perhaps even Hoitsu actually, wait. Toi Toi, Hoitsu, Yaku Yaku would be Haneman. This would be quite explosive and much sufficient to get back to first. Alright, come on. Saman, Chiman, Paman, Hatsu, whichever. I don't care. Alright, still keeping the E-man for now. Please. Saman, Chiman, Paman. Richi from Toyman. That's not good. Just when I had a good hand to go for. Gee, look at my discards. They're very sad looking. Come on, please. I have to drop the Haku here. Well, I'll be damned. What am I supposed to do now that I have a grand total of 0 safe tiles? Gotta start with the... Well, I can't even start with that. I mean, I can. Of course. But I will have to drop my other dangerous tiles at some point. So it's just me stalling, waiting for Toyman to Tsumo or someone else to deal in. This one is safe. This is actually impressive. I did not get a single opportunity to call any of my pairs. And now it doesn't even look like I can win anymore. Sanzo is safe, thankfully. I have a pair of it too. Come on. Of course. But the Saman is dangerous anyway, so I can't really discard it either. I mean, I could not have discarded it either. Had I kept the Iman, of course. Kamicha with a Dabuton Pont. I'm guessing this one is safer first. But with Toyman struggling to win, myself struggling to draw or call any Manzu tiles. I'm guessing Toyman is waiting on Manzu, not on Pinzu, but I could be wrong. Okay, Ishanten finally, thank God. Although it's much too late for that, and the Upin is still very dangerous. Albeit a little less dangerous than the rest of my hand. Sampin still safe. Kyuso still safe. Oh, the Upin was safe after all. Too bad I'm not getting Tenpai here. Whatever. Ryukoku it is, and of course the Hatsu was so far. Wow, what a dangerous hand. Mentampin Sanchoku Akaichi. It was so quick too. But of course he was winning on Mansu as expected. I had a few of his winning ties, but actually not that many, which is surprising. Okay, not a great starting hand, but it does have lots of middle tiles and it does feel a bit flexible enough to go for Pinfu. And hopefully each Pinfu with, I don't know how many Dora or Ura I will be able to get, but I'm hoping to get some kind of hand here. At least a man's in hand with a Lychee would be okay. Of course, Shimocha skips my turn, and I won't get to know what my draw would have been. Come on, chip in, please. Okay, it's not bad, but it's not what I wanted to go for. Plus, I dropped the Q man already, so I can't go for 7, 8, 9 Sanshoku anymore. Nope, still can't. But the Q pin is the Dora, so I don't know if I should drop it soon or not. It prevents me from going for Taiyao, but it's not certain that I will go for Taiyao because of the Kyuso. Okay, Ryankan I guess, but it's not a great Ryankan. It's actually a pretty bad shape, all things considered. Alright, I'll drop the Dora here. Okay, it passes, no problem. Toyman with a Chi that includes one Dora and one of my key tiles for Sanchoku, so it's probably not going to be Sanchoku. And Long from Shimocha to on Kamicha anyway. Just Hakunomi with a 1-4 Pinzu weight, so I guess I was fucked anyway. What a great Oya turn it was. This starting hand is miserable. We'll have to grind here to make something out of it. Ichi from Shimocha, I am completely out of save tiles, which is only going to mean bad things for me. I'm guessing this one is the safest. I was scared for 1 second here. It's not helping me much here, unfortunately. Okay, Ishanten, but I will have to drop dangerous tiles. I don't have any safe tile anyway. So it is. I feel very uneasy about dropping the Chiman, to be honest. Nor do I feel good about dropping the Cupin. Nakasuji it is. This was the tile well I wanted to discard anyway. Is that it? No, it's Toyman. Yep. Loman. Okay, so 2 Dora got discarded. It's still not enough to rule out any possible Mangan or expensive hand, so I'm still going to try and fold here. It's a bit too late to build a hand anyway. Okay, thankfully, finally a pair of safe tiles. Okay, I guess I'm dropping a full Anko, but it doesn't really matter since I'm folding anyway. I just don't know. Ooh, I can evil call Khan now. I'm going to do it to prevent him from getting Haite, but I need to make sure that I have a safe tile to drop at some point. This one is a safe tile, and the Ton is a safe tile too, so I'm safe now. Oh, he's not getting a Haite anyway. Actually, I don't want to give him the Haite, so I'm going to drop the Ton. Not call Khan, after all. And no Hote Haite. Shimocha waiting on Chipin, Tanki, and Toyman waiting on Suchipin. Quite interesting. What is this Chitoi, however? It's one of the worst Chitoi of all time. It did work, however, in order to scare us off. It definitely worked. So if it was its mere purpose, then it's a success. But Toyman still got Tempai anyway. Okay, I can make use of the Dora thanks to that. Gonna drop this. I can call Pong Pong and Chi somewhere and get a 5200 point Tempai, hopefully. Alright, Pong Pong long now. Pong. Pong. And Tempai, waiting on Khan Lopin. What should I do if I draw the Hatsu? Should I try to go for Shosan or Daisan? I mean, doesn't hurt to try, but then again, it's unlikely to happen. Long. Yaku Yaku Akaichi. 52 becomes 5500 plus 1 Bibo. Meaning I'm back up to 25k. Nearly. Just 500 short of 25k. I'm back to second place. Yatta! No, I just need to remain there and not fall down to last again. Which, of course, obviously is the hardest part of Mahjong. Okay. Alright. Finally moving forward. But too much I call Dichi. Alright, but I do have many safe tiles, so I should be safe for now. My hand is not a good hand anyway, so I won't be pushing it. I will try to play as safe as possible. Nope. Nope. Yep. I mean, it's a safe tile. Okay, it's Sumo from Shimochi anyway. Lead Zumo, Pifu Ipe, 13-2600s. Ooh, I would have had 2 Uradora. That's a shame. Down to third. Shimocha is back to second place. Okay, we do have a decent starting hand. 5, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have many consecutive tiles, fairly flexible shape, so we are hoping to get at least Pifu here. Each Pifu would be, well, it could be a start to a great and more expensive hand, thanks to, for example, Ipatsu, Tsumo, and 1 Ura. Okay. I don't want to discard my only safe tile, so I will keep it for now, even though it's a bit... it's limiting my my efficiency a little bit, but it's not too expensive. Alright, I'll have to discard it now. I'm not too happy about it, but I want to keep my I want to keep all doors open for both Itsu, for example, or Ipeko and whatnot. So I could get Tenpai with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of Sozu and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 of Manzu. So it's actually 11 different tiles. For a total of, I don't know how many, perhaps 30 tiles, I would say. Like 2, 3, 2, 3, so it makes 10, 4 and 4, which makes 18, 20, 22, 24, 27, 29. Okay, I wasn't too far. I said 30, and it was 29 actually. Kamicha called Lychee, however, meaning, well, I'm going to have to be careful here. Tenpai, should I call Lychee here? Should I Oikakerich? Let's try Oikakerich. It passed, perfect. Okay, we just have Lychee Pinfu, which is far from enough to face Kamicha head-on, but we're still going to do it. No Ipatsu. Chiman was safe. Chiman was going to be safe anyway. Close, but not quite. Ton, Ankun are discards. Doesn't really matter. Ah, damn it. It's an Oyaman or more. Bipin Tanyao Dora Dora. That's an Oyaman. 12,000 points. Down to last again. He had two of my winning ties too. Well, that's it for my first place hopes. Guess I'm going to go back to avoiding last place once again. This is getting really tiring. Really fast. Alright, the Hanchan 10, but it's not a great shape. We don't have Pinfu yet. We don't have the Chun. I mean, we're still waiting for the Chun to be used somehow. Shanten now. Should I just go for Dichi on the Chun Tanki? It would be very dangerous, but I guess I don't have many. I guess I don't have any choice anymore. Ay, 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 ay. Not looking too great, unfortunately, but I still want to make use of the Chun here, if possible. Could have kept the Sanzo to go for Pinfu and perhaps the Samenchan, but I don't really want to go for this and Sumo from Kamicha. With Pinfu Tsumo Aka. So 13 becomes 1400 all. 1300 は1400オール Still in last place. I only have 3 pairs, but the only way for me the only way for me to use the Kyuso would be to go for Chitoi, most definitely. Wow, Toyman dropping the Dora like it is nothing. Guess I'm going to follow his example and abandon my Chitoi hopes here. I just want to deal into Shimocha's hand. If I deal into a Mangan, the game is practically over anyway. And my hand is much too bad. Okay, deep in Aka, 39 becomes 4500s. Zanku wa Yongo. I'm still quite far from Toyman. It's still going to be tedious to get away from last place. Kushukai. Kushukai it is. Well, at least I got to call Kushukai, which is a relief because working with such a high pie would have been miserable. And I'm not desperate enough to go for an all-in Kokushimiso here. I'm just going to wait until I have a decent hand, which hopefully is going to come now. It's Sushanten, but it has many middle tiles, so it should not be too difficult to make some progress here. Still Saint-Chantin. I guess I'll have to start calling tiles soon, even though I'm not going to. Fifth turn Lichi. On God. Why am I facing such misfortune? Plus it comes from third place too, which is the worst possible outcome. So this means that I have no choice but to push and push and push. If I get sumoed, I'm dead anyway. Chi! Sampin. Come on, Supin. Rianzo. Rianzo is safe. If Kamicha could just discard all of my useful tiles, that would be just perfect. Come on, Rianzo. Nope. He's safe, thankfully. Yep. That's the end of the game, I guess. Dizumo Pinfu Aka Mangan 2000 4000s. He was waiting on the low man too, so this was dangerous, and this would have been one of my next tiles at some point. Anyway, so I had no choice but to deal in, it would seem. Ooh, Adora Yon high pie, but it's it's going to be enough. What am I going to do here? 18600点差。羽直でラスから逃げますけど。So I need a direct Haneman. Nothing else is insufficient. Haneman Sumo is insufficient. Oh, okay, give me more Dora. Okay, 5 Dora now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ishanten somehow. Dichi Dora go. Okay, I can call Dichi with that hand. I'm going to call Dichi. As soon as I am presented Tenpai. Come on, Chiso. I'm hopeful. Come on. Ditch! Okay, guaranteed Haneman. If I win off Shimocha or Toymen, it's... I make it out of last. If I sumo with one Ura, I make it out of last too. Okay, so right now I need to sumo Uraichi or Ipatsu sumo. Or I need to win on Shimocha or Toymen. Onegai! No Ipatsu. Come on, Chiso, Chiso, Chiso. Low pin. Or I could call on the U-pin too. Lichi from Toyman, what does it change? Not not much, unfortunately. Oh, and that's the end of the game. I'm last again. Hakuton Dorani Mangan. Yep, that's the end of the game. I got it. Jesus Christ. Well, to hell with dinner. I'm going to play until I demote or make it back to whatever. This game is cursed. 完全に呪われているそのゲーム、マジで。So down to 100 and something points, meaning I'm only one space away from demoting, unfortunately. Things did not go as planned, it would seem. Naturally, if I demote, I'm going to end the stream, but I'm probably going to end the stream on the next game. Sensitivity 置いて苦しいですね。そうですね。Alright, perhaps my last game in Throne Room for now. Shimocha with a quick pawn right from the get-go. It's a VTuber too. Alright. I've seen this name somewhere, but I don't know where. Perhaps I've got it mistaken for someone else. Whoa, already? Pay Aka, 2000 points, alright. Didn't have much to do here, unfortunately. I was not too far from Tenpai either, but... Okay, Anko, Toizu. Okay, not a bad starting hand actually. Gonna drop this one first. Okay, San Akaichi Tenpai. If I could get a sit down now, that would be great. Sit down, please. E-pin. Nope. I'm going to stay Dama, however. Come. おっと、来たスッタンテンパイ。3ピン短期。It's actually 2ピン、3ピン。お願い、3ピン。ここは頼んだから。ローピン。ピンじゃねえよ。お願い、3ピン。出せば6万4000。お願い。頼んだから3ピン。ここ、入って前お願い。くそ。マジでさ。なんでどうして法廷。ああ、残念だけど。マジで泣きそう。ああマジで心臓に悪い。くそー 穴ね惜しかったのに。I really wanted to win that Suanko Tanki for real. This would have avenged me from the previous 5 games. 4 games actually, sorry.いや、マジっすか。どうしてそんなにひどい街で一発積もれるのかな。 Why would he be able to get Ipatsumo with such an ugly weight and such a quick Dichi? That makes 0 sense. This game is cursed. I swear to God, this game is cursed. Maji de 完全に呪われている。そのゲーム。完全に。もうしょうがない。Okay, here, please, Chanta IP ko. At least. At the very least, Chanta IP. If possible, Chanta 3色。リャンゾー。おIt's still alive! Chanta 3色 is still alive somehow. まだ生きています。たった残り2枚のリャンゾーだとしても、まだ生きています。マジで絶望的だよ。Come on. Lianzo, something which completely useless. Come on. I need better than this. 嘘もう麻雀やめるわ泣きそうよこれ。いやまだです。純ちゃん3宿両シャンテン。Dichi, Tayao, Aka. Thankfully I did not discard the chip in here. Thankfully. Okay, Ton. And that's about it. Okay, Tsumogiri it is. Pon. I discarded the Dora without even paying attention. What am I doing? I'm completely out of focus now. Need to focus back into the game to avoid demoting straight away. No, but seriously, that Sultan, for real, I'm still not over it, and I probably won't be over it for a few games. Pon! Hi, hi, Tenpai. Penchiman. ひどい町だけど5-2だ。ローンやっとはトーン本一5200。Oh wait, it's not even Ton! We're at 谷曲 I didn't fucking realize. ない曲だったらトンと思ってた。いやー、そうでしょ。5-2じゃなくて2-6。もう次はやめよう。次は眠ろう。もうダメだ。I seriously thought it was still East 4. It was South 1 actually. So I did not get a tone. Ah. Hatsu. I can push a Riichi no Mi here, that would be very stupid, considering my luck. ここはリのみじゃダメだ。まずはちゃんとにベタ折りしよう。親のリーチには勝負できないんですからね。1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I would have been Ishanten for Tatechin and Danshanten for Churen Poto. Tsumo, thankfully. I'm even happy to give Kamicha Tsumo if it means I won't miss a Churen here. Ritsumo Pinsu Ipe Dora Ura. That's still a Haneman. Still a huge hand. Much too expensive to me, but what am I going to do? At least I'm in third for now. Still third. Oh, double chance! なんでせめてダブル3着でよければそれだけだ。スッタンがダメならせめてダブル3着お願い。いや、それもダメなんですけどね。結局。 マジで。Still getting tempai. Now what is okay? Pawn. Oh please! Ah, still not. What the hell? Woohoo! Finally, Dichi! Now I can shut my brain off and wait for the winning tile to come out. Ah. Guess this is too bad too. This isn't good either. Don't know why. To be honest, I don't know why I'm having such a poor luck. And at the same time, I'm doing such terrible decisions. Like, I should indeed focus up, that's a given. But at the same time, I don't know how I'm supposed to focus up when I'm dealt such great hands that I cannot complete. That's so frustrating. Okay, if I could somehow get that nun with a Denchan, I don't know how, but... whatever. I won't wait for the nun here. Getting a guaranteed tile would be just as expensive. Or waiting for the tone would be just the same. Going to keep it as a save tile. Okay, it does improve my shape a little bit, but it's going to make the tone much more dangerous in the later turns. Guess I'm going to drop it now. It should be still safe. Yep, it is. Guess I'm going to go for just Kuitan, Pon Pon Lon, something like that. Pon! Okay, Ishanten. Yep, missed Sumo here, but I'm still trusting my Chiman weight here. Should be safe against Toyman, who has made probably the most dangerous call out of us two. Long! Finally! Kuitan no mi! Still getting a Hanchan, but I need to focus up. I'm so tired, so drained from the previous rounds, for real. Okay, what could we do with that hand? That's one very complicated hand. I'm guessing I should... I don't know actually. I don't really know. I'm going to try and force Taiyao here. If anything, getting closer to Taiyao would allow me to have more flexibility with that hand. And it would allow me to call ties in the first place. Okay, it does give me a bit, get me a bit closer to Taiyao indeed. I'm going to drop this one first. I'm gonna keep this one as a safe tile, this one too. Bien Chanten still. I can call thrice. I would like to use the supin if possible. Okay, perfect. It's coming together. I don't have the time or the luxury to pass on interesting tiles, even though I would like to go for a men's hand, of course. I already have 2 Doras, so it would be a shame to not put them to use. Chi! Okay. Taiyao Aka Aka. Waiting on Kan Loso. I can see lots of 4s and 5s, so perhaps the Loso would be hard to use. Winning of Shimocha would be perfect because I would get back to second. Utsumo would be fine too. Winning of Toymen would allow me to secure my 3rd place. Ah. Okay. Nope, still Tsumogiri. Would have won on that tile, I guess. But there were only 2 left, so it was really not a good idea to change for such a weight. Could not have guessed. Come on, Loso. Tanomda kara. Ah. Dama, Chitoi. Dora Dora 2. So at least I did not deal in, but I'm down to last again. It's getting a bit risky now. And we do have a garbage starting hand for the last round, which is just perfect, just what we needed to demote. Still going to try and make something out of it, but it's not going to be easy. Wow. I just did one, actually a bit more. I need 1,100 points to avoid last. I mean, points will not be a problem because I already have 1 Dora and I'm close to getting a second one, sorry. But the shape is terrible. All of my Ekuhai are already dead, so I can only hope to draw useful tiles and go for such a hand. It's not going to be easy. I can hope for Shimocha to win too. This would allow me to get a bit of a time break, unless he gets a strong enough sumo to get back to first, in which case I'm damned. I'm going to drop the... what should I drop, actually? Iman, I think. Smugiri. Still Saint-Chantin, and we're only 5 draws away from Ryukyoku. I think I'm not going to get Tenpai here. And it's 3, not like I didn't try. I mean, look at my discards, seriously. There was nothing I could have done better than this, and Lichi from Toyman. That's smart ass. He knows that being tied with me would not change anything to my fate. Can I still get Tenpai somehow? But how? Saburo Kyupin. Chi. Commando Cupin. Alright, I think I'm going to kill myself by... Whatever. Guess that's the end of the game now. Yep, it is. Oh, I think I was fucked anyway. 7, 8. Yeah, I had to discard the 8 at some point anyway. So I was indeed screwed. Well, that's it, and that's it. Well, that's it for Throne Room. Well, that's too bad. That was to be expected, but I should have focused much better than that. Well, did not last too long, unfortunately. But I'm definitely going to get back to Throne Room for the 5th time now. And at least I will be able to interact with you guys live, because in Jade Room there is no need for 5-minute delays. So thank you all for watching. I will take a break now. I'm definitely going to get back to Throne Room very soon. I've done it 4 times already, so it won't be a challenge to make it 5th. To make it a 5th time. So yep, sorry for the awful play here. But still, thank you all for watching, and I will see you soon.